Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' this platinum every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be found. It's going down. From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a number one fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes make
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Washington Commanders and the New Orleans Saints. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. This return starts at the 5. And he's bumped out inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Jair Alexander with the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and long for him here. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Check smash, pat the 60, 70 Ranger, ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. It creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Check, Panther. Cougar 19. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. No, hey, check that. Pat.
Setting him on the dime. And he'll be met into the line to limit the game to a yard. Tackle made by Jair Brown. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
The left side caught by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Working on first down. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Okay, ready?
The Saints getting their first look inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
60 Bison.
They are throwing it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19.
Sticking to the air here. Next to his back, here's Rachaad White.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. That's a real tip of the cap to the defense to get that stop.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents and really hold them before long. Might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Return starts at the 3. All All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch being right side by Nakua. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for receivers, especially on a drag route. When you see zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Get some space around midfield. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes it down to the 33. Offensive line fast.
Washington 1st down. A gain of 12.
Pass play on 1st and 10.
First down.
And it is picked up by Justin Reed. And the Saints get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
70 Timberwolves.
Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last so long. What happened to time in the diaries? No help for the weak, but the...
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Seven Pirates. '79 Broncos.
Dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
19 Lions. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So 4th down, and here comes Kai Kroger, a punt for the Saints. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. To the 10. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Come on. Hurt. 19 Tiger. Streak. Hurt.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Mustang, let's go. Gravity Lions. Dragon 60. Go.
Back to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Cup 19.
From the gun on 3rd down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Saints 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18, 60 Bobcats.
Pass play coming here. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Ready.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
He's going to throw it. It is caught left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw now, 3rd down. Dumps it off to his running back. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Andre Schmitz lining this one up. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. As they'll need to decide what to do on this 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Makes the grab and bounds left side. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The give now out of the shotgun. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And the defender comes away with it. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
The second down pass intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Panther 11, Panther 18, Pioneer, Dragon 60.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Brought in right side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 8.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Space on the right, he's got room. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints push their lead to 3.
Saints 17, Commanders 14.
Here is Schmidt to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down now, 7 to go. They're going to try and throw it here. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And air it out on 3rd. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down. We've set it downs from 37.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Washington.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
One is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the second half.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
60. Viking 18.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock down. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Mecole Hardman now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
60. Let's go now. Cougar 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Working quickly here.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
19 Tiger, 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Lucky to avoid that turnover. Might need some more luck here if they want to convert on this 3rd and long.
Here we go. Top 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, Pioneers.
3rd and long for him here. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 17.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Broadcast, 7 Pirates, trap 60, trap 60.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass far in. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Let's go now.
They'll run here on 1st down. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Takes the 2nd down snap. On the move, headed right. Caught out wide. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 31. Saints 17.
Kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Let's go now.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And the Saints.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Another carry for him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Second down pass play coming. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the sack forces an now tougher third down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut big, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
79 Broncos. Hey. Buffalo 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here he goes, third and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On first down, now run. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. Once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. I'll throw it. This is caught along the sideline. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's the Commanders with it. 1 quarter from continuing their postseason run. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Third and long. They're going to throw. Forced out to his right. And he's going to go down. Great work on the Saints. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
He'll get it at the 9. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
The Saints take over the first and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
cause I never gave up. All I know is going get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke
On
my
the jump.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Huh. Trap 60. Trap 60. 65 catch.
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Mark Andrews.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Cut. Ready.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within 1 score in the 4th. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. 19 tight. 60 Eagles. 6, 7, 11. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They give it to him again. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? They skate on one, and now they get it behind the line.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
3rd and just 2 to go. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They'll run here from the gun. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Back to the well again. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. He's going to keep this one And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That goes for a gain of just one. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Right up the gut. It's a solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Second and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. One of the tight ends in motion left. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
McCole Hardman on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. He'll work against the blitz. Dumps it off to his running back. Room to work at the 35. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now on first down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect. Brock. It's 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Come on. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Rattler. 18, Rattler. Mustang 19. Ready,
Desperation time here on fourth. He connects downfield. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up second and 2 at the 11-yard line.
Gets up and spikes it just inside of the final minute. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
60 Bobcat. Ready. Cup 19. 70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Saints 31.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Line up the design keeper. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from New Orleans.